This role play that we are going to do for you is about using I language for more effective communication. I language is a way of communicating in which you accept responsibility for the message that you would like to convey. The opposite of I language is you language, and you language is a way of communicating that expresses judgment of the other person. Positive you statements like, "You look beautiful," that doesn't usually pose a problem, but negative statements like, "You annoy me," that can cause a tremendous amount of defensiveness. So in our first role play, Stephanie and I will be enacting a scene between a mother and a daughter to demonstrate the use of you language and the defensiveness that can arise as a result. Where have you been? You should have been home at 10:30 and it's 11:15. You never come home on time, you don't listen to me, and your behavior is inconsiderate and disrespectful.
You always treat me like a child. All of my friends can stay out later than I can.
You are incapable of following simple rules, just like a child, so I might as well treat you like one. Go to bed. It's late. So, you can see in that scenario, there was very little understanding, a lot of defensiveness, not extremely effective for resolving issues. In the next role play, Stephanie and I are going to change the you language to I language. And remember, the I language accepts responsibility for how you feel, doesn't use blame, and creates better understanding. Where have you been? I feel frustrated and worried when you disregard my request for you to be home on time. When you don't come home at our agreed upon time, I'm afraid you may be hurt or in trouble.
Mom, I'm totally embarrassed by my early curfew. It's humiliating to have to be home so much earlier than my friends.
I had no idea you were feeling that way. Let's both find a solution that we can agree on in the future so you won't be embarrassed and I won't be worried. Notice how in the second scenario there was a much greater level of understanding. There was no blaming, no defensiveness. When using I language, there's a much better chance that conflicts will be resolved with both people feeling good about the outcome.
See, I can't believe she
Oh,
was saying
no.
that.